So, hello students, welcome to Vedantu Neet English. This is Baswaraj, your biology master teacher. Hopefully and finally, you are able to hear me and see the presentation behind me very clearly and visibly. Okay, students. Now, what are we going to do? We'll be solving a lot of questions, and let me tell you, there is a simple rule. Every single time you tell a right answer, you're supposed to add +1 mark to your account. All of you agree? One question right, +1 mark to your account you should add. At the same time, if you make something wrong, then -1 mark for all of you. Okay, -1 mark for all of you. All of you agree? Yes. Simple rule, a very simple rule. If you tell one right answer, +1, one wrong answer, -1. So with that simple rule in mind, can we start today's class, students? Can we start today's class? Yes. Hello, 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 hello. Am I audible to all of you, students? Quickly let me know in the chat if I'm audible. And if I'm audible, all of you quickly smash that like button also. Quickly smash the like button because it's very important. It's good for the video. So with that being said, the first question on the board, I want you to track your marks and let's see who wins the today's quiz. And whoever gets the highest marks, I will pin their comment in today's video. Okay, I will pin their comment in today's video, whoever gets the highest of marks. Okay, so with that being said, students, first question on the board right now. Let's see who tells the answer. First question, go. In 5 kingdom classification, which single kingdom contains blue-green algae, also called as cyanobacteria, nitrogen fixing bacteria, methagenic archaebacteria? Which is that kingdom? Let me give you a small clue. It is a kingdom with a sole member is a bacteria. It is a kingdom which is the first kingdom under 5 kingdom classification given by R.H. Whitaker. Which is the first one? Students, quickly tell me the answer. Let's see who tells the first answer also. I want to see. I see Meghana answering the first one. Meghana, good one to you. The answer to the first one is Kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera is the kingdom which we have, where we have archaebacteria as well as eubacteria. If you were able to tell the answer, +1 to your account. +1, all of you, +1 to your account, quickly. Okay. Now, whoever tells the answer first, I'll take their name out. I'm telling you now only. Okay. So let's see who gets the first answer. Second question on the board right now, go. Diatoms have left behind a large amount of cell wall deposits. All of you are aware, the cell wall deposits have been left around in their habitat because what is the reason? What is the reason why cell wall is left behind? Okay, let's see who does the answer first. Is it they are the most abundant in that habitat? The lifespan is very long. Their cell wall is indestructible. The statement is not true. Mardia was the first person to answer. +1 to your account. Everyone, yes. Is it the cell wall is indestructible? Indestructible means it cannot be destroyed at all. The cell wall is going to remain, and henceforth, even after their death, the deposits are still found. Now, bonus question to all of you. Bonus question. Can anyone tell me the diatoms belong to which kingdom? Are they part of Monera? Are they part of Protista? Are they part of fungi, Animalia, or Plantae? Bonus question. Let's see the answer. Bonus question to all of you. Okay. And if you're able to answer that, +1 to your account one more time. +1, everyone, +1. And the final answer also I want. The final marks. Okay, final marks to all. Now, next question. Viroids differ from viruses in having. Viroids differ from viruses in having. What is so special about viruses? Right? What is so special about viroids? Now, one more question to all of you. Bonus question. Okay. Bonus question is very simple. Are viroids smaller than the viruses, or are they larger than the viruses? Simple bonus question to you. Do you think the viruses are larger or smaller than the viruses, viroids? And your marks in the chat quickly. Marks. Mohammed, very good. Right? Option number D. Exactly. Option number D. There are RNA molecules without a protein code. Protein code is missing. RNA molecule is there as a genetic material. Okay, they are smaller, Ravindrani. Exactly, perfect. They are smaller. Beautiful. Next question. Chrysophytes, euglenoids, dinoflagellates, and slime molds are included in the kingdom. I'll give you exactly 10 seconds. It's a laddu question. As I call it a laddu question, 10 seconds, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Very simple question, very simple answer. Protesta. Very simple question, very simple answer. Marks in the chat. Keep running because I don't want you to forget your marks. Marks are very important. So learn to keep a habit of tracking your marks. Okay. So I want everyone to drop your marks right now in the chat. What is your marks? If you're able to answer all the questions, keep adding one mark. Okay. One question, if you're able to answer properly, 1 mark to your account. Free of cost. Next question. Match the following. Not technically, just you have to identify which one is incorrectly matched. Incorrectly. Chlamydomonas microscopic unicellular algae. Yes, sir. Volvox colonial algae. Yes, sir. Urothrex filamentous algae. Absolutely correct. What about fucus? Is fucus isogamous or is it oogamous? Is fucus isogamous or fucus oogamous? Quickly in the chat, answer. That also should tell me. Or is it anisogamous? Or is it anisogamous? This is the 4th question. If you're able to, this is the 5th question. If you're able to answer, 5 marks into your account. Okay, free. Students, is it oogamous or is it isogamous or anisogamous? Students, all of you should be aware the fucus is oogamous. It means that there are 2 gametes here. One is a larger gamete. The larger gamete is the egg or the female gamete, and there is a smaller gamete which is the male gamete. Male gamete is a smaller gamete. This is oogamous. What is isogametes are the condition in which both the gametes are same to same. Both the gametes are same to same. Okay. Now students, next question. Next question on the board. Let's see who answers the first. Who answers first? Which of the following algae is likely to be found in the deepest of waters? Which algae is found in the deepest of waters? Okay. Oh, I gave a bonus question also in the middle. I keep forgetting bonus questions. Okay. Okay. Do you want a bonus question right now? Tell me the answer. I'll give you the bonus question. Tell me the answer. I'll give you the bonus question. Tell me the answer. I'll give you the bonus question. Quickly answer. Give me the. Okay. I'll give you a small clue. The algae, the answer has a reserved food material called as Floridian starch. The reserved food material in the answer algae is Floridian starch. What is the answer now? Tell me. After the clue, you should be able to tell me right. I have given such amazing clue. If you like the clue, smash that like button already. Okay. Now, I'll ask you one more question. See, obviously the answer is red algae right now. Answer is red algae. Or one of the ancient algae. Okay. Tell me the number of flagella present in red algae. Bonus question to all of you. If you're able to answer, 1 mark extra to you today. Okay. Tell me the flagella, number of flagella or type of flagella present in red algae. A little tricky question, but if you're my student, you should be able to answer. Which type of algae is present? And your marks also in the chat. Students, quickly marks also. Keep a track of your marks. Plus 5, plus 6, plus 7. None. Exactly, Disha. Exactly, Meghna. There is no flagella at all. No flagella present in the case of red algae. It's a trap. It is a trap question. You might think apical, lateral, nothing. Red algae, no flagella. Okay. Next question. Very easy question, students. Very easy question. Heterosporous pteridophytes includes both. Very simple question. I have told this question hundreds of times. We have discussed this in my live class and recorded every single place. Add the question, add the bonus mark. Keep adding the bonus mark. Okay. Because I will give you many questions in between. Bonus questions will keep on coming. Add the bonus marks. Okay. Heterosporous pteridophytes includes both. Students, question cannot get easy more than this. Okay. No, I think Sneha was the first person to answer. Selaginella and Salvinia. Okay, Selaginella and Salvinia. Now, students, bonus question do you want? Do you want a bonus question, all of you? Okay. In the case of Selaginella, is the gametophyte independent? Just say me yes or no. Just say yes or no. Is the gametophyte independent in the case of Selaginella? Is it independent? Heterospory. Remember, heterospory, the female gametophyte is inside the sporophyte, seed habitat, precursor of seed habitat. In the case of Selaginella and Salvinia, is the gametophyte independent? Yes or no? Is it independent? Yes or no? Quickly tell me in the chat. If you don't know the answer to the question, I would recommend watch my one shot on Plant Kingdom, where I've explained the entire life cycles of every single organism there. Okay. Now, students, next question. Asexual reproduction by pear-shaped flagella. Pear-shaped biflagellated zoospores is seen in. Pear-shaped is the clue here. Pear-shaped is the clue. Yes, tell me the answer. Tell me the answer quickly in the chat, students. All of you with the marks also. Quickly with the marks also. Pear-shaped is the clue here. I think it was midnight. Midnight was the first person to answer. It is the brown algae. It is the brown algae. Now, in the case of green algae, it is apical. All of you should know, in the case of green algae, the gametes are apical present. The apical present equal. Here, okay. Next question. In mosses, the sex organs are seen in. Very simple question. It is a direct NCERT question. Direct NCERT question. Okay. If you do not know where is this from, just try to look at this snip and try to find the answer. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer and your marks also. I want to see your marks right now, students. Quickly tell me your marks. What is your marks? Quickly, Sanvi, Pratibha. What is your marks? Here at the leafy stage, obviously, all of you know. Leafy stage, right, is the second stage. This stage bears sex organs. Right here, NCERT line for you. Okay, leafy stage. Next question on the board. Time starts now. Tick, tick, go. Quickly, all of you. The first group of terrestrial plants to get rid of swimming sperm, that is, the gametes which swim in water. This was replaced and there was an introduction of pollen grains. The introduction of pollen grains started from which group of plants? Is it mosses, ferns, angiosperms, gymnosperms? Marks quickly in the chat, students. Marks. All of you, marks. Students, let me tell you, until ferns, if you learn the life cycle of ferns, until ferns also there is biflagellated anthrozoids are still present. In the case of ferns, they may be terrestrial, they may be vascular in nature, right? Even though they may be vascular, there is requirement of water for the reproduction there. That is, from until ferns, you will never see the word pollen grains. Never. The word pollen grains starts from the gymnosperms. From gymnosperms onwards, the word pollen grain starts. So, those of you went wrong, RIP. One question gone. Okay. So, one question wrong for all of you. So, remember, the entire concept of pollen grains starts from the gymnosperms. Until gymnosperms, we only talk about anthrozoids. So vascular meaning, swastik, vascular means the connecting tissue, like basically the xylem and phloem. They are the vascular tissues which help in transportation of food and water, right? So I believe, right? Exactly. It says gymnosperms. So answer is gymnosperms. So all of you went wrong. -1. All of you might don't Do not scam me and all. -1 to you. Okay. Next question on the board. A non-membrane bound organelle found exclusively in animal cell. Okay. Now here, do you want a bonus question? Here, do you want a bonus question? Tell me. Here, do you want a bonus question? I'll give you a bonus question here. In fact, many I can give you. Okay. A non-membrane bound organelle found exclusively in animal cell. It is an organelle which is completely absent in plant cell. It is an organelle which helps in spindle fiber formation. It is an organelle which is involved in cell division. Yes, the answer is centrioles. Answer is centriole. Now the bonus question to all of you. What is the arrangement? Listen to me very carefully. What is the arrangement of microtubules inside centriole? What is the arrangement of microtubules inside centriole? Is it 9+2 arrangement or 9+0 arrangement? Bonus question. Let's see who gets it right. Let's see who gets it right. Quickly. This is the bonus question. Quickly, students. Now, when I say there is not a membrane, when I tell there is no membrane at all, but there is a pericentriolar space. Okay. No, it is not 9+2. 9+2 is flagella. 9+2 is flagella. 9+2 is flagella, where it has a 9 microtubules on the outside, in the center 2. But in the case of centriole, it is 9+0. That is, in the middle there is a hub, proteinaceous hub, and 9 peripheral microtubules. Peripheral microtubules. It is 9+0 arrangement. Now, do you want one more bonus question here? Bonus question to all of you. Tell me the organelle. Tell me the membrane-less organelle present in both plant cell and animal cell. Also present in eukaryote and prokaryote. What is the answer? What is the answer? Who can tell me now? Tell me the non-membrane bound organelle present in eukaryote, prokaryote, animal cell, plant cell. Let's see who gets this right. Bonus question. Add the marks to the bonus question also. Okay. Next question on the board. Who concluded based on his studies on plant tissue that presence of cell wall is a unique character to the plant cell? Ribosomes. Exactly, ribosomes. All of you are very smart today. Okay. Now students, quickly smash the like button. The aim is 150 likes before the stream ends, before the entire session ends. 150 likes is the target. Okay. Who was the scientist? It was Theodore Swan. Absolutely. Theodore Swan. Okay. Theodore Swan. Okay. Theodore Swan. Beautiful. Next question. Prokaryotic mesosomes do not help in. First of all, let me tell you what is a mesosome. If you see the structure, that is the outer layers of a bacteria or a prokaryote, there are 3 main layers. All of you agree with me? The outermost layer is called as a glycocalyx. It can be present in the form of a slime layer or a hard capsule. Second layer is the cell wall. The third inner layer is the cell membrane or the plasma membrane. From the plasma membrane, the inner and the plasma membrane, there are some foldings. The foldings of plasma membrane or the extension of plasma membrane is called as a mesosome, and mesosome helps in cell wall formation, DNA replication, as well as respiration. It helps in all of them. But unfortunately, students, it does not help in photosynthesis. Does not help in photosynthesis. Done. Amazing. Smash the like button. Okay. Next question on the board. Next question on the board for all of you. Next question on the board. Okay. Question is very simple. Let's see who gets it right this time. Okay. The endomembrane system of eukaryotic cell does not include. It does not include which of the following organelle? Does not include. Quickly, go. So there's a small trick here. The trick is every gamer loves victory. Every gamer loves victory. E for endoplasmic reticulum, G for Golgi complex, L for lysosomes, V for vacuoles. Now, what do I see here? Endoplasmic reticulum, done. Lysosomes, done. Vacuoles, done. But peroxisomes is the imposter. Peroxisome is the imposter. Now, students, before we go ahead, I want to know your marks. And I also want to know how is your preparation coming along. Now, I want you to rate your preparation out of 5, students. I will see the chat right now. I want to keep a track on my students. So, all my students, quickly tell me your preparation out of 5. Rate your preparation out of 5. Yes, quickly, all of you. What is your preparation out of 5? Quickly, tell me in the chat. Out of 5, what is your preparation coming along? How is the preparation coming along? Because you hardly have few months left. Now, I believe if you're with me and our team on the channel, you would have finished the syllabus at least once or twice with us. But let me tell from my perspective, I want to know how are my students coming along. 3 or 5, 5, 4. So if the students are saying 3 out of 5, tell me what is lacking in your preparation and we will make it happen. Because I believe all of you were asking, right, from past couple of months or weeks, in fact, you were asking, sir, where are the questions solving? No, where are the questions, sir? Theory we have been doing, but where are the questions? Here are the questions. So whatever you ask, we make it reality, right? Tell me, students, what is lacking in your preparation? Supriya, Varun, what is lacking in your preparation? Quickly tell me in the chat. Now, with that being said, students, let's go to the next question on the board for you. Oh, good question coming up. Good question. Okay. A bivalent consists of. What is a bivalent? Here I will be drawing a diagram and you need to answer before I finish the diagram itself. Before I finish the diagram, you need to tell me the answer and also your marks in the chat. Okay. Now, for example, here I have something called as homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosome. This right here is a chromosomes which are joined, which are assembled together with a synaptonemal complex in the middle. Synaptonemal complex in the middle. These are called as the homologous chromosomes right here. Okay. Now, students, I believe physics is the main thing, culprit. So let's make it. I can't teach you that. So now, students, this homologous chromosome, can be called as bivalent or it can be called as a tetrad. Okay, bivalent or it can be called as a tetrad, right? Now, students, it is called as bivalent. Why? Because of the 2 chromosomes or 2 centromeres. It has 2 chromosomes. It is called as a tetrad because 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different chromatids. So tell me the answer in the chat right now. Tell me the answer. I am doing great. With a bit of students, can you see the difference in my voice? I have a little bit of cold running around. So 4 chromatids, 2 centromeres. 2 centromeres, 4 chromatids, option number 3. Now, a bonus question to all of you. Bonus question. Listen to me very carefully. Bonus questions are actually more tricky and very fun to solve. Bonus question to all of you. This bivalent and tetrad formation occurs in which stage? It is clearly visible in which stage? Very simple question. Very simple. Okay. Okay. Tell me, the bivalent tetrad formation occurs in which stage? It is more clearly visible in the which stage? That is a question to all of you. Is it pachytene? Is it zygotine? Zygotine formation, pachytene visible, or pachytene formation, zygotine visible? Tell me the answer. Okay. Next question on the board. Synapses occurs between. Students. What does the synapses occur between? Synapses occurs between, students. All of you know. If you want this entire PDF, it is available at my Telegram. It's already visible on top. You can join the Telegram. Okay. And in the description, I have a surprise for you. Right. If you go to the description right now, you can find all of these questions in a PDF, but don't download right now. Wait a minute. Just because I told don't download it right now. Okay. Because all the answers are also there. So this entire question PDF is already available in the description. No more waiting for the class to get over. It is already available. Okay, it is already available. Tomboy will have to do research. Next question. Centrioles replicate during. When does the centrioles replicate? Do you want a small clue? Do you want a small clue? It is a stage where the DNA replication also occurs. It is a stage where the DNA replication also occurs. Okay. Students, I'm telling you, don't scam the answers. Don't download the PDF right now. Download after the class. It is already available. Let me just tell you that. It is already available. Okay. It happens in the S phase. Okay. Very easy question. I don't even know. Next question on the board. Oh, student, this is even more easier. Bivalent chromosomes clearly appear as tetrads during. Bivalent appear as tetrad during. Clearly appear. Very easy. All of you know this. Formation takes place in the case of zygotine. It is much more clearly visible at pachytene. It is much more clearly visible at pachytene stage. All of you know this. All of you know this. Next stage. The beginning of diplotene is recognized by diplotene, right? Diplotene. The beginning of diplotene is recognized by what is the distinguishing feature when the diplotene starts? There is something is disappearing here. Small clue, something is disappearing. Let's see who tells the answer. And students, tell your marks in the chat. I want to see your marks. What is this? Don't forget your marks. Keep showing your marks because I want to see. Keep a track of your marks and smash the like button. The target is 150 likes before we end the today's session. All of you. Sanvi, think again. See, appearance of recombination nodules occurs in the case of pachytene, not in diplotene. Okay. Crossing over happens in the case of pachytene again. Dissolution of synaptonemal complex is the first step in the case of diplotene. Now, students, true or false? Okay. Formation of chiasmata occurs at diplotene. True or false? Not a bonus question, free question. Simple question is this. Formation of chiasmata occurs at diplotene. True or false? True or false? Quickly in the chat. Next question on the board. Next question on the board, students. Quickly in the chat. Answer. Ovary is one chambered, but it becomes two chambered due to the formation of false septum called as rhaplum. And first of all, you need to identify which type of placentation this is. After identification of placentation, examples are here. Examples are here. Parents are masters is the trick. The trick is parents are masters. Parents are masters is the trick here. Okay. First of all, tell me, students, which is the placentation? Is it parietal placentation? Students, is it parietal placentations? Is it parietal? Yes, sir, it is parietal. I've told you hundreds of times parietal placentation. Okay. Parietal placentation example is parents are masters. Argemone, mustard. Parents are masters. Mustard, argemone, parietal. Parietal, argemone, mustard. Done. Okay. Next question on the board. Diagram based question. Students, diagram based question. Wouldn't you like it? Diagram based question. Okay. The following diagram can represent the position of the ovary. Example is the answer. First of all, tell me, students, is it hypogynous, perigynous, or epigynous? First of all, tell me, is it hypogynous, perigynous, epigynous? With that information, the clue is people pluck pink rose. People pluck pink rose is the clue. See here, if you see the diagram, you can see the ovary is situated in the center. The ovary is situated in the center. Yes. And at the same time, the other different whorls such as the corolla and retium and the calyx are arising from the rim of the thalamus, from the rim of the thalamus. And this is a typical example of perigynous condition. Perigynous condition, people pluck pink roses. People perigynous pluck pink roses. Plum and peaches and roses. Okay, and roses. Okay, students, all of you rose in the chat. I show some rose in the chat. If you can find the rose emoji, rose in the chat. We want to see some beautiful rose now. Okay, next question on the board. New metaphors are seen in. Where do you find new metaphors? It is an adaptation, it is a modification of the roots. Where roots arise from the ground, they become negatively geotropic. All the roots become negatively geotropic and they arise from the ground upwards for oxygen's sake, for the sake of oxygen. There are many questions, don't worry. There are many, 50 questions are there. 50 to 60 questions are there. Today you will enjoy. Today you will solve questions. You will be happy. After the today's session ends, you will be satisfied. Yes, sir. I solved so many questions. I'm so happy. That many questions I have. So you don't have to worry. That is Rhizophora. Exactly. Rhizophora is the example. Next question. In the ray florets of sunflower, the condition of the flower is termed as. This is the example given. This is the example given. You are supposed to tell me, is it hypogynous? Oh, this is a little controversial, no? Little controversial here. Okay, students, go for, tell me if it is epigynous or is it hypogynous? Tell me, epigynous or hypogynous? Tell me in the chat. Epi or is it epigynous or is it hypogynous? Epigynous. Oh, everyone is on streak today. Okay. Next question. In Vexillary estivation, options, tell the right answer. I'll be drawing the diagram for you. Okay. This right here is standard. Wing and keel. It is represented by 1 plus 2 plus 2. 2 are closed here, they are fused here. Tell me the answer. The standard overlaps the wings. Standard is overlapping the wings. Okay, correct. Standard overlaps the keel? No. Standard is overlapped by the keel? No. The keel overlaps the wings? No. So answer is C. The keel is not overlapping the wings. It is not overlapping the wings. Okay, it is under the wings. So option number 1. All of you agree with me? The keel is not overlapping the wings. Keel is present at the bottom. Okay. Wing is overlapping the keel. Wing is overlapping the okay. So option number 1. If you're telling the wrong answer, -1 to you. -1. Students, wrong answer, -1. Be truthful. Do not scam people. Okay. If you are telling the wrong answer, just say -1, sir. Be honest. Okay. God will be good to you. Don't scam. Good question, right? Good question. It was a good question. Next question on the board. The cells of which of the following regions of the root are responsible for growth of its length? That is it region of meristematic activity? Is it the region of maturation? Is it the region of elongation? Which is the region responsible for the growth in length of the root? Okay. And all of you smash the like button. And students, do you want more sessions like this? Do you want more question solving sessions? If yes, you have to let me know in the comment section of today's video. Yes, sir, we want more question solving like this, where I can solve questions, gain some confidence, and also revise many concepts. Because this is class 11th. Region of elongation. Absolutely correct. Region of elongation. Now, students, do you realize when I'm teaching you, I'm also teaching you extra concepts, increasing your memory, boosting your confidence, and at the same time, revision on point. Yes, revision on point. Okay. Now, students, bonus question to all of you. Bonus question. Tell me from the which region of root hair arises. Root hair arises. Tell me. The question is very simple. Question is very simple. From the which region of the root does the root hair arises? Bonus question. Okay. Wow, beautiful question again, one more time. The type of placentation shown in the given figure is seen in placentation. Is it free central? Is it basal? Is it parietal? Is it marginal? That you should know first of all. That you should know. Okay, that you should know. Region of maturation, exactly. That you should know first of all. Okay. Changeo. Fredo, Changeo, DP. D and primrose. Dianthus and primrose. Fredo, free central, right? Free central. What is the trick here? Fredo, change your DP. Free central placentation. Dianthus and primrose. Dianthus and primrose. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Next question. The type of estivation seen in Calotropis. Do you realize the type of questions I'm getting to you? The type of questions that we are bringing here will make you think. All of these questions are indirect questions, but from NCERT. That is why they are important. Now here, I have given you an example. You are supposed to know the answer. You are supposed to know the estivation diagram. Beautiful way question has come. Beautiful way. Okay. Students, the chat is slowing down. The chat is slowing down. I want to see the answers on point. I want to see the answers on the point. I want everyone to quickly solve the answers. And I want everyone to spam the answers out. Valved estivation. Yes, valved. This one. Margins are touching each other. Yes, margins are touching each other. Okay. A question to all of you. Tell me which one of them is imbricate estivation. Which one of the following is a imbricate estivation? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, imbricate estivation. Time starts now. Time starts now. Which one is a imbricate estivation? Imbricate. Quickly. Okay. Now, next question on the board to all of you. Next question on the board. The wheat grain has an embryo with one large shield-shaped cotyledon. It is a monocot then, monocot, known as. What is the name of cotyledon, the single large cotyledon present in the case of monocot? Quickly the answers in the chat. Let's see who did the answer first today in this question. I think it was Meghana or Madhumiti or Sanvi. I don't know. It's just done. Yes, 𝐂𝐤. Next question. Coconut is a fruit. It's a 10-second question, student. It's a 10-second question. You cannot go wrong here. What is coconut and mango? They are droop. They are droop. This is very easy. This is a, I don't know. This is a very easy question. You cannot go wrong here. Next question. The most important function of trichome is? Good question. First of all, let me tell you, students, trichome is the hair present on the stem. Now, what is the main function of trichome? Okay. They prevent water loss during transpiration? Absolutely. They prevent water loss during transpiration. Beautiful. Next question. In dicot root, the initiation of lateral roots and vascular cambium during secondary growth takes place in. Okay, takes place in. Quickly in the chat. Answer. Is it pericycle? Is it endodermis? Is it conjunctive tissue? Is it epidermis? If A for Ames. Is it A for Ames? Is it A for Ames, students? Yes. Pericycle, endodermis, conjunctive tissue, epidermis. Yes. Exactly. Question number 1, pericycle. Next question. In dicot stem, the vascular bundles are. It is a stem. It is a dicot. So it is going to be conjoined open. Conjoined open. Okay. It is a stem, students. Is it going to be exarch or endarch? Tell me that in the chat now. It is a stem. So B for Baswasa, or is it A for Ames? Or A for Amu, ma'am? Yeah, A for Amu, ma'am. Yes. Is it A for Amu, ma'am, or again is it B for Baswasa? Conjoined open with endarch. Yes. All of you. Option number 2. Exactly. B for Baswasa. Right here. Endarch. Okay. Exarch is found in the case of roots. Remember that. In the case of roots. Exarch in the case of roots generally. Okay. Next question on the board. What are bulliform cells? Okay. What are bulliform cells? Let me give you a small clue. Bulliform cells are found in the case of monocot leaf. In the case of monocot leaf. Monocot. Okay. Are found in dorsiventral leaf and help in photosynthesis. Are found in dorsiventral leaf? No. Dorsiventral is dicot. Found in isobilateral leaf and help in minimizing the water loss? Absolutely correct. So option number 3. 3 for capto. Yes, C for capto. Next question. Students, how is the bot army coming up? See, all of you love botany. Yes, all of you love botany. So I have called all the students who love botany, I call them bot. All of you know that. Don't think the bot as the bot from the games and all. Bot means botany. And if you're part of the bot army, green hearts in the chat, all of you. Green hearts in the chat if you're part of bot army. Okay. Botany army we are. We are bot army. Okay, next question on the board. Specialized epidermal cells surrounding the guard cells are called as. Okay, student, you cannot get easier than this. It cannot get easier than this. Okay. Subsidiary cells. Exactly. Subsidiary cells. Next question on the board. Oh. Now, students, now we come to the plant physiology questions. Last part of today's lecture. And if you go and count the number of questions. By the end of today's lecture, you would have done almost more than 50 to 60 questions with reasoning and also be happy. Okay. Gopika ma'am is here, students. Zoo army, it seems. Yes. Okay. Now, students, can we start the plant physiology questions now? Can we start, all of you? Let's start now. The first question on the board. In the C4 pathway, which of the following molecules combine with carbon dioxide? That is the primary CO2 acceptor. That is, in the case of C4, in the mesophyll cell, when the CO2 is entering inside, it is forming a bond with which one, students? C4 cycle. Yes. In C4 cycle, students, C4 cycle. Yes. It is forming on C4 cycle. Clue is PEP. What is PEP? Phosphoenol pyruvate, which end up getting will give you OAA. This OAA is 4 carbon and henceforth C4 cycle. Henceforth the C4 cycle. Okay. Phosphoenol pyruvic acid. Next question on the board. Go. Next question on the board. Yes, ma'am. Obviously, even they can see the change in my voice, right? Students, I have a little bit of throat infection going on. So that's why I had determined to take the class today. Whatever happens, class had to happen today. And then the technical glitch happened. Then I was even more sad. But thankfully, the class is able to conduct today. And hopefully the class can go on until the board gives up or I give up. Okay. Next question. In which stage of Calvin cycle utilization of ATP occurs? That is, in total of 3 ATP is used, all of you are aware. There are 3 ATP is used, right? 3 ATP is used. In which stages is it used? Exactly, both 2 and 3. Both 2 and 3. In the reduction stage, 2 ATP is used, 2 ATP, and regeneration, 1 ATP is used, 1 ATP. So in total of 3 ATPs are used here. Okay, 3 ATPs are used. Next question on the board. Crops such as tomatoes and bell pepper allowed to grow in carbon dioxide rich environment shows high yield because. I'll give you a small clue here. The small clue is very simple. The small clue is tomatoes and bell pepper are C3 plants. They are the C3 plants. Okay, C3 plants. They are C3 plants. They show an increased rate of photosynthesis at higher CO2 concentration. Why? Because, why students? Why? The first point is very important because C3 plants have a higher saturation. All of you remember? All of you remember, students? Yes? Do all of you remember? Your tomatoes and bell pepper, when we keep it under high carbon dioxide, I have told you the factors affecting rate of photosynthesis. Tomatoes and bell pepper has a higher saturation. C3 plants have much more higher saturation compared to C4. That is, under high CO2 concentration. C3 plants will grow better. What is the answer? Tell me. What is the answer? Exactly. Okay. I have to keep reminding you, all of you. Next question on the board. Statement-based question to all of you. Except for plants in shade or dense forest, light is rarely a limiting factor in nature for photosynthesis. Makes sense. Because sunlight is present everywhere, it is generally not a limiting factor. Okay. Light saturation occurs at 50% of full sunlight. Tell me the answer now. If you remember my class, I told you plants only require 10%. Plants require only 10% of light. They don't even require 50. So this statement is absolutely wrong. So 1 is correct, 2 is wrong. 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. Okay. How many of you gave the wrong answer? Okay. Hiding. Nice. Now, for assimilation of one CO2 molecule via photosynthesis, the energy required in the form of ATP and NADPH are. For assimilation of one CO2 molecule, how much of ATP and how much of NADH is formed? So plants require 3 ATP and 2 NADH. 3 ATP and 2 NADH. Okay. Now a bonus question to all of you. Listen to the bonus question, very simple. This is the answer for 1 CO2. Tell me, out of this 4 option, what would be the answer if I tell how much of ATP will be required? How much of ATP would be required and NADPH would be required for one glucose molecule? Tell me the answer now. For one glucose molecule. See, this is for one CO2, this is the answer. What about for a glucose molecule? Then the answer would be option number 4. Exactly. Now students, if you're able to solve the questions, quickly smash the like button. Okay. And also let me know in the comment section of today's video, do you want a similar class? Do you want a similar class for class 12th also. Today's session is completely class 11th. I wanted to do different ones. Today is completely class 11th. And if this video gets good response, if you could put some good comments and I will read them, I am happy. And if I see you are doing hard work, then part 2 we will do class 12th. Deal? Deal, students? Deal, all of you? Now, next question on the board. In photosynthesis, the light independent reaction takes place in basically the dark reaction. Light independent is basically the dark reactions. Souls. Dark reaction occurs in. Let me drink some water and you tell the answer. Is it PS1? Is it PS2? Is it PS1? Is it PS2, students? Yes, or is it stromal matrix? What is it going to be? It is stroma. Very easy question, students. Very easy question. Next question on the board. In the leaves of C4 plants, malic acid synthesis during CO2 fixation occurs in. All of you know, in the case of C4 plants, there are two separate tissues or cells. One is your mesophyll cell, other one is bundle sheet. And all of you, if you are aware of C4 cycle, the first malic acid production happens in the upper cell, the outer cell, that is the mesophyll cell. That is the mesophyll cell. Okay. Now, students, a question to all of you. Two bonus question. Tell me, in which cell do you find Rubisco enzyme? Bundle sheet or mesophyll cell? Where do you find Rubisco enzyme? Go. Rubisco enzyme is present in C4 plant. In C4 plant, Rubisco enzyme is present in the bundle sheet or mesophyll. Okay. Think and answer. Think and answer, all of you. In the bundle sheet. Absolutely correct. Bundle sheet. Okay. Now, sucrose is a... Students, is sucrose a disaccharide or a polysaccharide or a oligosaccharide or a monosaccharide? Tell me, students. Is sucrose a di, poly or oligosaccharide? Tell me quickly in the chat, all of you. Is converted to glucose and fructose. Clue is right here. Okay. By the enzyme. Which enzyme completely breaks down? Which enzyme completely break down the sucrose molecule? Bundle sheet. Exactly. All of you smart. Joe, don't worry. Just attend my lectures. You'll be fine. Attend some of my lectures. You will do good. Don't worry. You can be part of bot army. You can be part of bot army if you attend my lectures. Botany would be very easy. I am very sure. Okay. Sucrose is converted to glucose and fructose by the enzyme. That is invertase. Absolutely correct. Next question. The cofactor required for activity of pyruvate dehydrogenase. I'll give you a small clue. Small clue here is this is part of link reaction. This is part of link reaction. That clue is enough for all of you. That clue is enough for all of you. Now, students, let me tell you, in this entire question, student, today's questions is already available in the PDF format in description of today's video. It's already available right now. So after the class, start downloading, start revising the questions. Okay. Copper. Who's selling copper? Oi. Who's selling the copper? Not copper is not the answer. Copper is not the answer. Tell the answer quickly. The cofactor required for activity of pyruvate dehydrogenase, which is part of link reaction. If you see this right here, formation of acetyl-CoA, link reaction, pyruvate dehydrogenase is the enzyme. The cofactor present here is Mg2+. Mg2+. So it is an NCERT based question. It is a completely NCERT based question, but there is a very high chance that if you don't revise it, you can lose marks. Okay, you can lose marks. It is not zinc, it is Mg. Next question. In mitochondria, electron transport system, the term complex 3 refers to? What is the name of the complex 3? Very easy question. If you know this one. Okay, if you know, you know. Which one is the complex 3? Time starts now. Students, quickly smash that like button right now if you're new to the channel. If you're new to the video right now or today's lecture, smash that like button right now because we are going for 150 likes as a target now. Quickly, go. Smash the like button. Which is the complex 3? Okay, I'll give you a small clue here. Complex 1 is called as NADH dehydrogenase, all of you know. Complex 3 is called as cytochrome BC1 complex. Complex 2, succinate dehydrogenase. Complex 4, cytochrome C oxidase. Cytochrome C oxidase. Correct. Cytochrome BC1 complex. Okay. Students, in what is the last complex called as? What do you call the last complex? I call the last complex as ATP synthase. ATP synthase. In ATP synthase, tell me, when how many H plus has to go pass through to produce 1 ATP? Tell me, how many H plus has to pass through to produce 1 ATP? It is always 4H plus. It is always 4H plus. When 4H plus passes through, 3H plus is used to rotate the ring. 1H plus is used for adding the phosphate there. Right? So 4H plus. Next question. The mitochondrial electron transport chain is located in outer, inner, inter, or matrix? Or matrix. Mitochondrial electron transport chain is located in exactly inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay, next question. The primary role of oxygen in cellular respiration is? What is the primary role of oxygen in respiration is? Cellular respiration. That is, the role of oxygen, all of you know, it is limited to the very end of the reaction. If you're aware, the oxygen involvement in the entire process of respiration is only in the electron transport chain. It is the final electron acceptor there. Now, when the final electron is accepted by the oxygen, what exactly occurs? Tell me. What exactly occurs? Done? Done, students? Option number 2. Yes. Next question. The overall goal of glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and electron transport system is the formation of. What is the main role? Why do we have so many different steps? Why can't we have just one single step in which the entire reaction occurs and there is no problem at all? Students, tell me, how many steps do we have? We have Krebs cycle, 10 steps. Link reaction, a Krebs cycle, many steps in Krebs cycle. Then we have ETC. Why? Because all the energy produced, if it comes in one go, if we cannot assimilate or we cannot handle it. So all the energy is always given in small packets. Small packets. That is why entire process is done. ATP synthesized in stepwise units. Next question. Students, now we come to the last chapter of plant physiology and also last few questions from today's session. And I feel this last 1 hour was very power packed for you. You were able to concentrate really well and solve the questions really well. And I hope this session is useful to you. If you want more sessions, let us know in the comment section. Okay. Now, heterophilous development, that is, heterophilous means hetero means different, philous means leaf, different type of leaf. Development due to environment is an example of. That is, right, there is a complete flow, there is a complete life cycle. Any deviation from the life cycle of a plant, that is called as plasticity. Plasticity. Okay. Next question. So students, the answer is on not on the board. One second. Question on the board. Gibberellic acid is an example of it is an. What is gibberellic acid? What is gibberellic acid? Is it an indole compound? Is it a terpene? Is it adenine derivative? Or is it a carotenoid? What is a gibberellic acid? What is a gibberellic acid? Time starts now. I hope you didn't see the answer. Don't be truthful. Don't lie. I hope you didn't see the answer. Terpenes. All of you know this. See, if you see this entire snip here, you can see here gibberellic acid is terpenes, right? Terpenes, it's given here, right? Indole compounds, that is indole acetic acid. IAA is what? IAA is indole compounds, right? Carotenoids, abscisic acid, ABA. So all the derivatives are given here itself. So learn the derivatives because one question can come from here usually. Next question. The PGR used to initiate flowering for synchronizing fruit set in pineapple is. This is a question where it doesn't require a lot of thinking because if you know the table, if you have learned the functions of every single hormone, this question is easy to you. This question is easy to you. See, initiating flower, auxin. See, this is the clue here. This is the clue here. Fruit set in pineapple, right? If you see initiation, you might go wrong here because of auxin, but pineapple, it is exclusive to ethylene. It is exclusive to ethylene. Next question. In most suitable situations, which of the following act as an antagonist to gibberellic acid? That is, it is against gibberellic acid. One is promoting dormancy, one is inhibiting dormancy. Tell me the answer. One is promoting, one is inhibiting. Very simple. This is ABA. Exactly. ABA. ABA is antagonist to gibberellic acid. To gibberellic acids. Next question. The PGR. The PGR used to introduce parthenocarpy in tomatoes is. Induce parthenocarpy, induce apical dominance, helps in promoting the growth. Answer is all same. Answer is all same. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Very simple. Auxin. Next question. Same answer, students. Same answer. Okay. The fruit and leaf drop at early stage can be prevented by application of. Let me tell you, students, auxin is little menace to the society. Okay. Auxin will help the young plants, young fruit, and everything. But if the leaf is very old, auxin will not help there. Auxin will be like, you're old, you're not needed. It will prevent senescence in the young leaves. But in the older leaves, it will promote abscission. Remember that point. Ethylene again. In the case of that is auxin, sorry. Auxin will do with that. Auxin. And that's it. And students, that's it for today's class. And This was supposed to be a 1 hour power pack session from my side, because I really can't take a long session right now because of the throat issue, right? So students, let's not refresh it because this thing will go off. If you go here, if you go to the description right here, you can see right here, download NCERT Botany most important questions right here. Click on it, add the phone number or email ID, and you are good to go. You can download all of these questions today itself. If you want to revisit any question, you can revisit. If you have any doubt, ask me on Telegram. You can do it right here. Or if you want, the complete treasure box is right here. If you want notes of any particular chapter, all the notes are available right here, students. All the notes are available right here. Neet notes. Click on this, fill the number, get the notes. So every single thing is available right there on the description menu. So with that being said, students, thank you so much, students. I'll see you in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Keep studying. Let me know in the comment section how was today's class. So if you want more classes, let us know. Okay. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care, all of you.